Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint-Germain family. Today I will be discussing will Jose Mourinho be joining Paris Saint-Germain and how would Paris Saint-Germain line up with Jose Mourinho in the 2023-2024 season. First, we gotta go through the reports, obviously. Luis Campos has contacted Jose Mourinho. No contact between PSG and AS Roma as it stands, but Doha has never hidden their admiration for Mourinho, even though their dream still remains Zidane, and this was in the 17th of February. After that, at PSG, Jose Mourinho would not make any feelings and would have no trouble putting Kylian Mbappe, whom he loves, at the center of the Paris Saint-Germain project. But this is more recent. Just till Jose Mourinho is ready to leave Roma only for certain clubs, including Chelsea FC and Paris Saint-Germain. AS Roma are open to his departure. And lastly, Jose Mourinho would remain very excited about joining Paris Saint-Germain and would be willing to leave AS Roma, according to Santi J. So what we can take away from all of this is Jose Mourinho has been preparing for a big club move ever since he went to Roma. Roma was always meant to be a stepping stone where Jose Mourinho brings up his stocks, his value in the transfer market, and can possibly get a job like the Paris Saint-Germain job. And I would say this is the biggest job Jose Mourinho will have since his 2011 Real Madrid stint, because this is the best and closest team Jose Mourinho will have to achieving the Champions League. This is the best team that has, the ambition to win the Champions League. Chelsea, their ambition was the Premier League. United was doing better in the Premier League. And Spurs, I don't really know what the objective was at Spurs. But Jose Mourinho will come into Paris Saint-Germain with the ambition and pressure to win the Champions League. But out of every single manager there's no doubt that Jose Mourinho is the person that's can be under so much pressure but still do his job absolutely perfectly. And here is the predicted lineup I have. Obviously, this is for AS Roma. This is how AS Roma are playing this season. They are playing a variation of a 3-4-3, very similar to what Paris Saint-Germain especially were playing at the beginning of the season, with Neymar and Messi as dual 10s. They're playing Dybala and Pellegrini, of course, Spinazzola and Castro as the wing backs, a very defensive pivot in Cristante and Matic, and obviously the three centre backs, but a striker, a real number 9 at the top, which Paris Saint-Germain at the moment currently don't have, obviously. And this is comparable to how we were playing in the beginning of the season with Donnarumma in goal, the three centre-backs, a two-man midfield. So having this, it will be a very easy transition for Jose Mourinho going from what he's been using at AS Roma this season to play at Paris Saint-Germain. But as we all saw, Jose Mourinho respects and wants to put Kylian Mbappe at the center of the project. And one thing we know about Kylian Mbappe, he does not want to play as the striker. He does not want to play as the pivot. He wants to play on the wing. And here is another consideration. As I said, talked a lot about the Real Madrid job he did before. And what he played at Real Madrid was a very counter-attacking direct 4-2-3-1, but this is only possible if Lionel Messi leaves the club or is just benched, because this is the only thing that would really work with Paris Saint-Germain if we're playing a 4-2-3-1. And this is how it will look. Obviously, we would need two signings instead of Messi, and Moussa Diaby and Osimhen. But this lineup looks really good. You got Neymar as the 10 and Mbappe on the left. This is how both Brazil and France play. So both Neymar and Mbappe feel very comfortable in this formation. You obviously got a number 9 in Osimhen, and then a right-sided player in Moussa Diaby. Two players that Paris Saint-Germain are heavily linked with. So this would really look really well for Paris Saint-Germain. And obviously, Jose Mourinho would be an amazing manager to Paris Saint-Germain. The differences for me with him and Christophe Galtier is all the weaknesses of Christophe Galtier are the strength of Jose Mourinho. Galtier, when stuff started going not bad, he started overthinking, switching formation, playing him, playing that. Jose Mourinho is the person that no matter the pressure, no matter how bad the run is, he will stick to what he knows and feels is best. And I believe that's what we need as a manager. And the second thing, he will be respected. According to reports, Galtier is seen as a PE teacher, as a stepdad to the Paris Saint-Germain players, whilst Jose Mourinho will gain the respect that he definitely needs in that locker room. Obviously, if we compare it to Real Madrid, who have also had a superstar-started locker room when when a Benitez came there or Lopetegui, he really couldn't muster anything with that side. But Zidane and a Mourinho, they got the respect from those players and made the players play to their best quality. And I believe that's what Paris Saint-Germain needs, because as it looks like, with still us wanting to extend Messi and all of this, it still looks like Paris Saint-Germain are ready for a complete project. So if we're going for the Champions League next year, yet again, all in for the Champions League, I believe Jose Mourinho is by far and definitely the best option for Paris Saint-Germain to look onto. One interesting thing is I believe that Jose Mourinho, as he always does, he will bring players from his former club, and in this time it will be Chris Smalling and Paulo Dybala. Obviously, Paulo Dybala has a 12 million release clause at this summer, and Chris Smalling will be for free. And I believe both of these players have a huge chance of joining Paris Saint-Germain from AS Roma. But but yeah, that was pretty much it. How will Jose Mourinho? And as I said, I believe he's a great manager. He has the strength where Galtier has the weaknesses. He will be respected. And if we're going for the Champions League, yeah, again, next season with the players we have, with everyone, I believe that Jose Mourinho is no doubt the best option that Paris Saint-Germain can go for, because we're desperate for a great manager, and Jose Mourinho is desperate to manage a real big club. And as I said, this will be the biggest club he will manage since 2011 when it comes to ambitions, when it comes to players, when it comes to goals. Jose Mourinho to Paris Saint-Germain, it's something beautiful. And if Jose Mourinho wins the Europa League this year, that means last year Conference League, this year Europa League, and next year Champions League. We're coming from that complete European three-peat. That was it from PSG. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you want Jose Mourinho at Paris Saint-Germain? And if not, let me know why. Subscribe to the PSG YouTube channel. Like the video as usual. And as usual, allez, bye.